And you can say I'm still salty about that draw, I don't care. Not to sound cocky or anything, but I was expecting nothing but a win against Bournemouth. Like, this team has never defeated us in the Premier League. Remember, Bournemouth recently came up to the Premier League and they have lost every single game against Man City. In their head-to-head history, Bournemouth's best result against Man City were 2 draws. Those happened in 1999 and 1989 in the lower leagues. And yes, Man City once played in the lower leagues. Yeah, I know. We were bought out, oil money, all that stuff. You know, I've heard it all. I've heard everything already. The last time we met Bournemouth, the game ended 1-0 in favor of City. They had 82% of the possession and Bournemouth failed to register a single shot on goal, which is simply ridiculous. But in today's game, it was quite different. Despite them losing the game though, we were put to the test. Bournemouth came into this fixture fresh off of a win against Aston Villa and they picked up a draw on opening day. While for Manchester City, they walloped West Ham on opening day and picked up a controversial draw against Tottenham in the second game. And when I say controversial, I'm talking about VAR. You could also ask Tottenham about VAR too because they got some well-deserved karma today as well. And you can say I'm still salty about that draw, I don't care. This fixture marked David Silva's 400th appearance for Manchester City. This is his 10th season at the club and it will be his final season. So we better win the freaking Champions League just for David Silva. Sergio Aguero, who scored a brace on the day, also brought up his 400th goal for club and country. And when put in perspective, that is a very good achievement. Kevin De Bruyne also brought up his 50th assist, making him the fastest player to ever do so in the Premier League, beating Mesut Ozil's record by 18 games. Which is damn good. David Silva also picked up 2 assists. Harry Wilson scored his second goal in Bournemouth colours and Raheem Sterling is proving that he is one of the deadliest marksmen in Europe, picking up his 6th goal of the season, if you want to count his goal in the Community Shield. But he does have 5 Premier League goals as of now. Could Raheem Sterling win the 2019-20 Golden Boot? Oh man, that would be freaking crazy. That would be something that a lot of people never imagined. Because you guys know Raheem Sterling used to be awful in front of goal. But he has made a complete 360. With this win, Man City go up to 7 points, second behind the leaders Liverpool. Bournemouth with this loss are 11th in the table. In terms of lineup, Pep Guardiola went in with a rather predictable 11. Ederson in goal with the fresh haircut, Laporte and Otamendi at the back, Zinchenko at left back, and I've been calling for Zinchenko to be replaced over there, seriously. Like, I've had enough with the Zinchenko experiment. I know he's been doing a great job and all, but you know, he's vulnerable. Definitely vulnerable. Kyle Walker at right back, Gundogan in the number 6 position for Rodri. I think Pep Guardiola is actually trying to keep everyone happy at the club. That's the only reason why, you know, Gundogan is starting so many games. Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva pairing up in the middle of the field to form the Premier League's best midfield duo. On the wings, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling, and Sergio Aguero the lone man up top. Off the bench came Rodri, Riyad Mahrez and João Cancelo making his debut, despite only playing about 6 minutes. But Pep Guardiola did say that Rodri is still getting used to Man City's system, and that's the reason he hasn't been playing so much. So coming on for 6 minutes, maybe next time for 15 or 20, and then maybe in a cup match we will see João Cancelo starting. Even though I expected us to win this game, Eddie Howe and his boys weren't a pushover at all. This was not a routine win like the one against West Ham United, and like most wins against smaller teams, Bournemouth came out to play and they played well. Josh King had an early shot at Ederson, but that was a weak one. Easy save for Ederson, and then Bournemouth forced Ederson to come way off his line, resulting in him committing a foul and picking up an early yellow. With Bournemouth sending those warning shots, City had to respond quickly, and they did so in the 15th minute when a scuff shot by Kevin De Bruyne was toe-poked past the goalkeeper by Sergio Aguero to pick up his 3rd goal of the season. That also brought up Kevin De Bruyne's 50th assist in the Premier League. David Silva was also very crucial in the build-up for that goal. Charlie Daniels then picked up a knee injury to add to Bournemouth's injury woes. They have a very long injury list. Like, I don't even need to get into it. Stanislas is injured, Cook is injured, a few, man, I'm telling you, the list is long. And when I say it's long, I mean Cook Kelly, Danjuma, Gosling, and Francis are all out injured. Just before Sterling scored City's second goal, Adam Smith did give us a scare when he almost scored, but Ederson's face came to the rescue. It was Nicolas Otamendi caught in two minds, chesting the ball down in front of him instead of clearing the ball away. It fell nicely to Smith, who almost punished us. Sterling scored in the 43rd minute, and then Bournemouth struck. And it came through Harry Wilson, and I had a sneaky feeling that Harry Wilson was gonna score a goal today. He was either gonna score or he was either gonna win the game for freaking Bournemouth. He is a loaning from Liverpool, so he would have been trying to help Liverpool in any way he can. And this has to be one of the best goals of the season so far. You won't see a better free kick all season. Trust me on that. Left foot in the back of the net, Ederson, no chance. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think Harry Wilson is good enough that he could have stayed at Liverpool. He didn't need to go out on loan, but I guess, you know, I think Liverpool doesn't even realize that they have a gem in Harry Wilson. Callum Wilson could have put Bournemouth level in the second half, but his shot was brilliantly saved by Ederson. VAR almost had a role to play in this game once again when David Silva was taken down in the box. Referee said no penalty. I don't know why he referred to VAR if he said no penalty already, but they had to find out if it was a clear error, like he had made a clear error. Like, I really don't, to be honest, I don't understand VAR fully as yet. I'm just a mere spectator here, but that should have been penalty. The referee should have called it. He should have called it and then checked VAR to see if he was wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, get this thing right, man. But anyways, VAR robbed us last time against Tottenham, and it didn't help us against Bournemouth. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even want to talk too much about VAR right now. But we did score a third goal to Sergio Aguero to put the game beyond Bournemouth. The ball was stolen from a Bournemouth throw-in. David Silva got it and ran into the box and laid it off nicely for Sergio Aguero, who did the rest. Man City is really gonna miss David Silva when he leaves. I really hope that we replace him adequately. Like, guys, who do you think will be the perfect replacement for David Silva? My answer is this player is irreplaceable. Simple. Eddie Howe did call on two more former Liverpool players to try to hurt us in Jordan Ibe and Dominic Solanke, but his and their efforts were fruitless. All in all, it was a really good performance by Manchester City, but Bournemouth did play well despite only having 25% of the possession. And if you want to talk stats, Bournemouth 10 shots at goal, 7 on target. That is very good comparing to the last time they played us. City 19 shots at goal, 5 on target. 74% of the possession, Bournemouth 26. I know I just said 25, but it's similar. City 728 passes. Well, you know City plays the tiki-taka and pass the ball around. At one time they had the ball for a very long time, just passing it around. And as the opposition team, it wears you down, man. And that's one thing that City has in their arsenal, passing the ball around, wearing teams down. When they lose the ball, they win it back very, very fast. So other teams have to take a page out of, you know, Manchester City's book. But first, you gotta have the players to, you know, do that. You gotta have the players to pull it off. For Manchester City, we will play our next match at home against Brighton Hove and Albion. As for Bournemouth, they will host Forest Green in the second round of the EFL Cup, and then they play away to Leicester City. So all in all, I think it was a very, very good performance by Man City. But in these type of fixtures, I would love for Pep Guardiola to give starts to players like Phil Foden. You know what I'm saying? Like, promote the youth a bit. So this is a very, very important 3 points for us. We have to take care of these smaller teams and stay on Liverpool's tail. And when I say stay on their tail, I mean they are currently leading, so we have to keep up. We can't fall too far behind or else we won't catch them, because this team is rampant right now. They're winning everything. So guys, I think I covered most of the major talking points from the game. Gabriel Jesus did not feature because he is injured. Benjamin Mendy still out. Fernandinho was on the bench, and you know, it was a good performance. I enjoyed the match. It couldn't have been better. 3-1 win over Bournemouth. I expected nothing less, and I expect another convincing win against Brighton next week. Guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, and in the comment section down below, let me know who you think will win the league this season. Will it be Liverpool or will it be Manchester City? So until next time, from your boy Dominic Rich, Peace out. Rich Squad.